Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make a selection with my path tool to create a selection around this fruit here and paste it into another document that I'll be working on. So what I want to use is go down to my pen tool, zoom into the area where I want to select, and I want to just kind of trace around it like we've been doing kind of all year in Illustrator, but this is using Photoshop. So we want to make a selection around the object here. This is the best way to select an object out of Photoshop. Sometimes takes a little bit longer, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm just pretty much going around the object using the pen tool, creating my path. You can see it's making a work path in your paths palette. We'll be going back there in a few minutes when I finish creating this path around the fruit. Try to get in there as close as you can. A lot of times you don't have to be very precise unless it's something that needs to show the precision. Like here, no one's, unless it's a banner or billboard or something like that, that's kind of a big size. You don't really need to get in there and get the perfect details of it all. But I would get as specific as you can. Try not to around. Should be pretty close to being finished here. You can see that over there in the beginning when I had it zoomed out, I didn't really get that specific on the detail there in the very beginning. So this completes the path. Go in here and try to fix this up a little bit. And make a selection. Alright, now that we have our fruit selected, there's different ways you can make your selection here. You could either drag it to the selection, or else you can command click on the layer, and that makes the selection. Then what you want to do is just go up to copy, go into where you want to paste it, and just paste. So it's bigger than what I actually want it. So I'm going to resize this, holding down shift to constrain the proportions. Adding a layer mask. giving a rough idea of what can be done. If I was working on this, I would spend a little more time trying to make it precise, but you can see that there's some things you can do here that can be a start to something. That would be a little worth it. Let's see. Try to match his color a little bit. Into the details of it. And you know, the more you go in here and put in your details, the better it is. I'm going to add some more. Let's see. Bring some back in here. And all of this is being done through the layer mask here. If I take this layer mask away and disable it, you can see that all of that comes back. So I'm never erasing it. I'm just using a layer mask. And if I spend more time on it, I can make it look pretty realistic.